What up? What up? What up? What up? Ah, man. It's really hard talking about the subject that I'm about to talk about right now. All right, I know I bullshit and shoot the shit a lot and be playing around too much, but on a serious note, I know a lot of us don't see eye to eye, but I'm hoping we can see eye to eye on this. As a lot of folks that have known me for at least, man, I'd say the past 9, 10 years, you know how much my kids mean to me. Like you seen me grow with my son Q. Like that was a journey and a half. But I have a daughter. You know, like she was born September 15th, 2013. Man, it's fucking flabbergasting. It's weird just to say that out loud. But all right, let me give you a little depth to the story. So I was working. I was walking from Neil Road down to where the South Reno Athletic Club is. I had a job there working at a call center, and I was with my daughter's mom. One day I would go to pick up my check. My ride bailed on me, so you feel me? Like I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm gonna go walk it, and I'm gonna get it. So I walked to like 8 miles to go get the check, and then walk back. And when I get home, my landlady asked me, hey, your U-Haul came, do you need anything else? And I was like, what's going on? I go to my apartment, I open the door, and my daughter gone. Like, my daughter was gone, bro. Like her mom's too. Like, just no nothing, just took off. Was just gone. There was no reasoning behind anything. And like she called me and she was like, yeah, I'll bring her by before I leave town. I stood outside for like 6 hours. It was snowing and shit. I remember it vividly and shit. And like, we fast, like she never showed up, never came, excommunicated me, like just didn't tell me nothing. So you fast forward like 5 years and she randomly hits me up and we're talking and whatnot. And I'm asking about my daughter. She let me FaceTime her for my birthday. Like, it was cool. Like, then she was like, yeah, come down. You can come pick her up. You can take her with you. I want her to be with you and spend time with you. I lost my shit. I was so excited and happy. I drove my happy ass down to LA. Right after I got off of work from a 10-hour shift, I just jumped in the whip and I hit it. So I get there, and then she's nowhere to be found. She don't show up. She don't call. No nothing. Don't answer no text. Don't answer no Instagram messages. Nothing. So I drive back to Reno. You feel me? I'm a bit distraught. And, just don't hear from her again. And then like a year later, her cousin Daniel hit me up, and he's saying, whoop, 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 whoop. I don't really want to get into it because I don't want to, assassinate her even more with what I've been taught. I don't want to tell all that. But, here nor there, Daniel's telling me all this mess, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Yo, where's my daughter at? He's like, she's well taken care of. She's with the grandma. Woo, woo, woo. So I'm like, bro, can you reach out to her? Like, have her reach out to me. So she reaches out to me, you feel me? And I make another round out to LA. You feel me? A whole nother year later. At this time, it was hard, financially, but, I made the trip. And I get out there before they even get home type thing. Like, I got gifts galore. I mean, frozen, everything for my baby girl. And I'm so excited that, when they pulled up, like, we made eye contact and, like, nigga, we both cried, bro. Like, I mean, I cried like a baby and just hugged my daughter, bro, because after years of searching, I had found her. And I made a video, like, years ago, but it made hella rounds in the UK, but it didn't make rounds here. And so, back to the story, I asked the grandma, like, hey, I got a hotel room right down the road, can I take her to go get dinner, just hang out with her and bring her back? She was like, nah. I was like, you can have my license plate, you can have my driver's license number, you can have all that shit. I don't care. I just want to spend a little time with her. She was like, nah, it's late. But it was only like 7:45, 8 o'clock. And I had only got like 45 minutes to spend with my daughter. And in the time, though, like, we bonded so much. She was like, Daddy, I want to come home. I want to see my brother, da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, baby, we can do all that, but we got to ask your grandma first. She said no. And that shit was hard, bro. That to watch my daughter be told no, that she can't come with me when she was asking to, like, that killed me. Smalls, like, bro, But I held it together, you feel me? And then I asked the grandma, instead of her going to daycare or wherever she goes tomorrow, would you mind me taking her for the day, just hanging out, just going to the beach, so that way, you don't even have to drive her anywhere, or can I take her to daycare? And she shot me down on both of them. So, like, what a lot of people don't know is when I went out there, I didn't even go back to the hotel room. I slept in my car because I just wanted to be able to, like, see my daughter off in the morning. And I stayed up all night, just sat in my car, just looking at the street. And yeah, I guess they might have slipped out, like, earlier than when she said that they got up to leave the house, because, like, I didn't see them. They were gone. And so, you feel me? I got into contact with my daughter's brother, so my daughter's uncle, right? And he was like, well, man, we want to set up a visitation and da-da-da-da. And I was like, no, that's all good. I can understand that. I'm with that. I'm like, that's cool. But what you guys have to understand is that I have another child. I live in a whole nother state, hella far away. Like, I'm going to be the one doing this commuting, and it's going to be hard. So why not let my daughter just come home, for like 2 weeks just to start off, or a week to start off? Something. I'll get her back and forth. Don't worry about that. But that's something to start. And they were just like, nah, they shot me down. So in hindsight, I lost my shit. I lost my temper, and I went off on her brother and was just like, oh, I'll go to the courts, and y'all never see him. And yes, I could have gone about it completely differently. I could have. But at the time, the frustration and the anger that I felt, man, it was ridiculous. We flash forward to today, a year and a half later from the time I seen my daughter. I reach out and say, hey, is there an address I can send my daughter something, because I took a little break from social media because, I just had to get away, and I couldn't gain access back or anything. So when I'm finally able to, I reach out to him and everything, and I mean, everybody so far has just read the message and nobody's responded. And in the message, I'm just asking, hey, is there an address I can send my daughter Christmas gifts, or is there, or can you connect me with her mother so that way I can, do my due diligence and try to get her, service, so we can get something going with the courts or something. I still ain't got no response. So you feel me? Like, this is like my final resort to where I gotta make a Facebook video about this shit again. Only thing I'm doing, look, this is the last time I seen my baby girl. The last time. This is her now. She slimmed out a little bit. She slimmed out a little bit, but that's my baby. Anaya Penelope Harris, baby girl, I love you. Daddy loves you. I'm trying. I know you may never see this video or whatever, but if you can, just share. You feel me? Predominantly like in the El Paso area, where her brother resides, El Paso, Texas, and in the greater Los Angeles area, where I'm assuming her mom and grandmother, well, I know her grandmother resides there because I've been to the address. But if, like, Jane, if you hear this, if you ever see this, contact me, please. I'm trying to see my daughter, man. Thank you.